Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Teddi Mellencamp is taking a big step on the road to recuperation. After undergoing surgery to remove multiple brain tumors, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum provided several updates on her recovery journey. Staples out and ready for radiation, she captioned a February 28 Instagram. The photo showed the mother of three smiling in bed while sporting the buzz cut she received in preparation for the surgery. As of Saturday, March 1, Teddi's post had garnered more than 70,000 likes and thousands of supportive messages from fans, friends, and Bravo celebrities. The list included everyone from Vanderpump Rules alum Sheena Shea and Summer House's Kyle Cook to Below Deck alum Kate Chaston and the Real Housewives of Orange County's Gina Kirschenheiter. Teddi touched on the radiation treatments in her February 12 Instagram statement announcing her diagnosis. The Indiana native said she had spent the previous weeks suffering from severe and debilitating headaches that eventually required hospitalization. Doctors quickly confirmed Teddi had multiple brain tumors that had been growing over the past 6 months. 2 of the tumors will be surgically removed today, she wrote. The remaining smaller tumors will be dealt with via radiation at a later date. I am blessed to be surrounded by my children, family, friends, doctors, nurses, and surgeons who are doing everything possible to get me back into better health. Thank you to everybody who has reached out and to everyone who has supported me along this journey. Teddi, who has also endured a years-long battle with melanoma, said doctors surgically removed 4 tumors, double the amount of what was expected. She told fans her surgery was a success, but emphasized she wasn't out of the woods quite yet. This fight is not over, but that round has been won, she wrote in a February 26 Instagram. The laughter, support, and patience of my kids, my family, and my closest friends is one gift with which words cannot properly express my gratitude. As I move on to the next steps in my treatment, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for the outpouring of love and prayers. I see them, and they're definitely helping me stay strong. Ahead of her radiation treatment, Teddi took to Instagram to shed more light on her recovery process. On February 28, Teddi provided a glimpse at her post-surgery workout, which was much lighter than her typical exercise sessions. My All-In by Teddi workouts are a little different these days, but we're on our walk, she said in an Instagram video. It's feeling pretty good. Pretty out. Click here to see all the support Teddi has received following her surgery. Teddi Mellencamp never imagined she'd become the face of resilience in a battle that few can fully comprehend until it lands at their doorstep. For years, reality television fans knew her as the accountability coach, the no-nonsense truth teller on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and the daughter of rock royalty John Mellencamp. But this chapter, this gritty, raw, and utterly transformative moment, has little to do with Bravo cameras or sparkling reunion dresses. This is about survival. It's about facing mortality head-on and doing so with a disarming blend of vulnerability and humor. It started, like so many life-altering stories do, with something small, almost insignificant. A nagging headache, a sense of brain fog that seemed too persistent to ignore. Teddi, always health-conscious, took it seriously. As a wellness advocate, her gut told her something was off. That intuition led her to doctors, tests, scans, and the eventual discovery of a tumor. The words brain tumor hit like a freight train. Those 2 words shift the ground beneath your feet, altering your sense of time and space. Teddi has always been a fighter, but this fight felt different. This wasn't about weight loss goals or stepping outside her comfort zone for a reality TV confession. This was life or death. In October 2022, Teddi underwent surgery to remove the tumor, documenting pieces of her journey with the transparency her followers have come to expect. Sharing post-op photos, her face pale and framed by hospital pillows, she gave the world a glimpse of her fear and her hope. But surgery was only the beginning of a path filled with unknowns. Fast forward to 2025 and now she's stepping into the next phase, radiation. Ready for radiation, she posted with her signature mix of bravado and humor. The words were simple, but they carried weight. It wasn't just an update, it was a declaration. Declaring readiness is an act of courage. It's an acknowledgement that fear exists, but fear doesn't get to win. Teddi didn't sugarcoat the anxiety, the worry about side effects, or the unrelenting reality of cancer treatment. But with her declaration, she reclaimed control over the narrative. For Teddi, this battle is about her body, her family, and her fans. many of whom are also facing health crises of their own. In a world where celebrities often curate their lives into highlight reels, Teddi has offered something rare, unfiltered reality. With stitches still fresh, hair matted from hospital stays, and eyes that flicker between exhaustion and determination, she's showing up as she is. Radiation isn't just a word, it's a process, a journey unto itself. Teddi's medical team laid out the plan, targeting the area where the tumor once lived, ensuring no rogue cells are left behind. Radiation feels clinical when explained in medical terms, beams of energy directed with precision. But for the person lying beneath the machine, it's profoundly personal. Each session is a ritual. From the moment she walks into the treatment room, she'll surrender to science, trusting that this invisible force is both weapon and shield. There will be side effects, fatigue that sinks into her bones, skin irritation, and the ever-present fear that hovers like a shadow. But Teddi has chosen to meet it all with openness, inviting her followers into the room with her. Perhaps the hardest part of this journey is navigating it as a mother. Teddi's 3 children, Slate, Cruz, and Dove, are young enough to need her constantly, old enough to sense that something is different. How do you explain radiation to a child? How do you reassure them that mommy will be okay when you're not always sure yourself? Teddi's answer has been honesty, tailored to what each child can understand. For Slate, her oldest, there are scientific explanations and a shared journal to track mommy's progress. For Cruz, it's about superhero metaphors, radiation beams as power blasts fighting bad cells. And for baby Dove, it's simply presence, holding her close, absorbing every giggle, every cuddle, knowing that every moment matters more than ever before. Beyond the Instagram captions and public updates, there's the private Teddi, the one who lies awake at 3 a.m., Googling medical terms doctors breeze through too quickly. The one who wonders if her body will ever feel the same, if her energy will return, if her brain will fully recover. There's the Teddi who cries in the shower when no one can hear her sobs, and the Teddi who forces herself to do 15 minutes of light exercise just to remind herself she's still in control of her body. There's the Teddi who thinks about legacy, what her children will remember, about the footprint she'll leave behind if this fight doesn't go the way she hopes. It's a strange experience to fight for your life in the public eye. Teddi's reality TV fame means she doesn't get to battle in silence. Every post is dissected, every change in appearance scrutinized. Some followers flood her comments with love, while others, from the cruel corners of the internet, question her authenticity or accuse her of oversharing for attention. But Teddi knows her truth. Sharing isn't about clout, it's about connection. By sharing her scans, her fears, her stitches, her radiation mask, she's turning her personal battle into a collective one. For every woman who messages her saying, "Your post made me book my overdue scan," Teddi knows her vulnerability has power. This journey isn't just about survival, it's about transformation. When you face mortality, you shed layers you didn't know you were carrying. Teddi is no longer just a former housewife, no longer just the daughter of a rock legend. She's a woman standing face to face with death and choosing life over and over again. Radiation isn't the end of the journey, it's a waypoint. There will be more scans, more checkups, more moments of waiting for results with breath held tight. But there will also be more laughter, more dance parties in the kitchen with her kids, more moments of profound gratitude for a sunrise she might have once taken for granted. Teddi's declaration, "Ready for radiation," is also a love letter to her future self. The one who will look back on these months and see not just the pain, but the bravery. The one who will remember the nights she thought she couldn't do this, only to wake up and do it anyway. The one who will know, without a doubt, that she was a warrior in every sense of the word. And to anyone reading her story, whether you're facing your own diagnosis or just struggling through life's daily storms, Teddi's message is clear. You can be afraid and brave at the same time. You can cry and fight in the same breath. And you can declare with full heart that you are ready for whatever comes next.